Trophy hunting in Alaska for blood and money has turned into a profitable business for a certain bush pilot. But when you use your planes for more than just transportation, well, my friend, you just crossed the line and you became an outdoor outlaw. Welcome to Kodiak Island, Alaska. 252 nautical air miles from Anchorage. The early days of Kodiak Island was mostly just sleepy fishing camps. 1910 gave way to its first salmon canning plant, but no one could anticipate the sudden and violent eruption of Mount Nubarupta in 1912. Even a volcano and 2 world wars were no match for the devastation from the world's largest earthquake in North American history. In 1964, the Good Friday earthquake itself did little damage to the island, but a series of giant tsunamis wiped out most of the downtown landmarks. Fishing boats were scattered like toys in the streets of Kodiak. No one could predict the world's worst disaster would be a man-made one. In March of 1989, the Exxon Valdez went aground in the Prince William Sound, spewing 11 million gallons of crude oil into the Gulf of Alaska. Prevailing winds and currents swept the oil south to the Kodiak Island waters. All commercial fisheries, the core of Kodiak's economy, came to a halt. The sportsmen then turned their attentions to another Kodiak resident, the Kodiak brown bear. In the late 1980s, Kodiak Island bear hunting was on the rise. Few were as good as bush pilot guide Ron Hayes. Ron knew every inch of the island, and he also knew all the shortcuts. Outlaw guides were known for herding trophy animals, landing and letting you shoot, or using a low-fly technique to frighten animals right in the path of a waiting hunter. Well, in the fall of 1986, 2 conservation officers were assigned to Ron Hayes and were dropped off by helicopter for 20 days to catch Hayes in the act.
My partner and I were flown in by helicopter, so Hayes couldn't tell a plane had landed in the area and dropped anyone off. This guy was so good he could pick up new airplane tracks on the tundra. We spent 20 days living in a tent, covered with grass, eating freeze-dried food, while waiting for Hayes to make his move.
Alaska State Troopers finally arrested Hayes, one of his assistant guides and an out-of-state hunter, for illegally shooting a bear after Hayes used his airplane to scare it off a hillside.
A lot of clients that can afford a fly-in bear hunt are not the best hunters. Many want to kill these great animals but don't want the danger. There was a lot of competition in the guide business, and I guess I just had a better success rate.
Hayes was forced to forfeit several planes, serve 2 years in jail, pay over $100,000 in fines, and lost all of his hunting privileges in Alaska for the rest of his life. But sometimes tigers do change their stripes. Ron Hayes is now one of the most outspoken anti-poaching advocates and speaks at many hunting expos.
What I've learned by draining an area of the best mature animals affects the quality of future hunts. I've seen my damage firsthand when game started to become scarce.
Let's not forget the real criminals, the hunters who hire these guides. If you need an airplane to help you hunt, you have lost touch what the true meaning of a hunting experience is about. Let's pray in the future that guides choose the right path to send their hunters down.